Okay, we're gonna solve very basic one-step equations. This should be a review from 8th grade and all through middle school, really, 6th, 7th, and 8th. This is the standard. It says solve linear equations. We're gonna be working on this part of the standard today. We'll do inequalities on another day. In one variable, including equations with coefficients represented by letters. Now, we'll get to this too. Coefficients represented by letters, meaning that you don't have very many numbers in your equation, and you'll just be dealing with equations that have variables in them. All right, like this one. Ax plus 3 equals 7, solve for x. You have some like that that are coming. And then this one says rearrange formulas. This is the same sort of idea that this is. Rearrange formulas to highlight a quantity of interest using the same reasoning as in solving equations. So, and like I said, this is coming later. The main part of the standard that we're working with today is solving linear equations. And we're going to solve one-step equations today. All right. You want to do inverse operations. In order to move something from one side of the equation to the other, you do the opposite operation or the inverse operation. The idea is that you isolate the variable. You want the variable on the side by itself. So this variable has 3 added to it. So you want to move the 3, so you subtract it. And that gives you your answer. This one has got 1.25 subtracted from the variable, so you add 1.25 to get the answer. And we have fractions. Now remember, don't get upset with fractions. You have a fraction button on your calculator. We're adding 2/3, subtract 2/3. So you want to put 7/4 minus 2/3 into your calculator. Don't forget that this x up here is negative. So be sure to bring that negative sign down. You end up with negative x equals 13 over 12. Then I don't want to know what negative x is. I want to know what x is. So I divide by -1, and that gives me negative 13 over 12. All right, now this one is being multiplied by 2, so we divide by 2. X is 18. This one is being multiplied by half. Now, you can multiply by 2 or multiply by 2 over 1 to clear that fraction out, and that gives you this. And then we have negative 0.25x equals 1.7, divide by negative 0.25, and that gives you this. All right, now, I want to add a problem. Let's say we have x over 2 equals 14. Students struggle with that because up here it's as easy as dividing. Example 6, example 4, and it confuses you. All you need to do when you see that, this is division. So the opposite of dividing is to multiply. You multiply by 2. Thank you.